Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Lost Ark once again. This is going to be a super quick video. I keep getting asked the same question over and over again. Aaron, why do they want to make Lost Ark easier? And then I actually came across the official news from Lost Ark talking about top issues. And I figured there's probably a lot of people that haven't read this. They only heard the initial report. So I thought, why not make this quick video and let everybody know what is going on? Now, before I read this, okay, this is gonna be a very short video. We officially passed 16,000 subs. So I really appreciate anybody that made the decision to push that little red button. If you haven't yet and you think I deserve it, please consider subscribing here. On top of that, I've officially started a Patreon. Thank you to the first 30 members that have signed up. We have Patreon exclusive content on there. Become an instant ARPG VIP. First link in the description. All right, here we go. Lost Ark update, 2 top issues, March 2nd. Now on here, there's a lot of different stuff. Yeah, they talk about the European servers and that disaster, matchmaking issues. But what we care about is the Guardian and Abyss dungeon difficulty, because this has been a big source of conversation. Hey, the game's only been out a little over 2 weeks. There's people already pushing tier 3 content. Why are they trying to make it easy? We don't want an easy experience. And I understand that. You don't want to make it, you don't want to build a game, you know, for the casual player. You want to build a game for the competitive player and the casual player. We recently shared that we will be adjusting the difficulty of some tier 1 and tier 2 content in order to make it a bit easier for players. This was met with mixed feedback. So we wanted to provide insight as to why these changes are being made. Now, obviously they're gonna say mixed feedback. I would say that everything I read, forum post, likes, dislikes, all that type of stuff, it was majority negative feedback, all right? Majority negative. They could call it mixed, that's fine. As a refresher, here are the raids and dungeons that will be adjusted. We will have a breakdown of the changes in this week's patch notes. And you've got 6 Guardian raids, and some of these are tough fights. Flame Fox is tough. And Abyss dungeons, 4 of them, starting with Necromancer's Origin and working its way down. We just beat Halls of the Twisted Warlord. That is a very fun fight. So here we go. Keep asking me this question. Here's the answer. It'll make sense. These adjustments are based off a collection of data and feedback, including game data that showed very low success rates for participants, with some raids and dungeons completed by less than 10% of the players. We understand that people can practice and improve at the game over time, but for early game content in particular, we want to ensure that new players are having fun learning and advancing instead of getting frustrated and giving up. It is frustrating. It can be frustrating. I've been frustrated. Now, this is what I have learned, okay? Let's just take Abyss dungeons. You have to go in with a team that is talking over voice chat. It requires friends and a sense of communication and understanding of the fight. You lose, you get a little better, and then when you win, woo! Good job, boys and gals. We did it. It is a great feeling. Looking forward, the change is not an indicator that all future content will be made easier. We know that much of the appeal of T3 in late game content is its unique and challenging mechanics, and we do not want to drastically alter this core experience. So they are keeping the Ultra T3 content tough. As Lost Ark is a live game, collecting feedback and making updates is an active process and always will be. While tweaks may happen based on this feedback and data, we will always be open to revisiting any hot topics and changes, especially as the game and our player base continues to grow over time. Okay. If they make it too easy, that person that flies through tier 1 and then flies through tier 2 is going to be 10 times more frustrated seeing that difficulty curve, because it's going to feel like a mountain. Luckily, I've already played all through tier 1 and a majority of tier 2, so I already know what those hard fights are like. But this is what it is. They've probably in their data shown that people are quitting the game because it's too hard and they want that MTX. They want those players to stick around as long as humanly possible, which is understandable. Of course, they want as many people playing for as long as possible, spending as much money as possible. So that's it. I feel like if 10% of the players can complete the hardest content per tier, that's pretty good, because you're not required to play this stuff. Guardian raids, you can go in with randos, no problem. Abyss, you can't, but Abyss are not required. Anyways, that is my take, and that's what they're saying. T3 content is going to be something else. That's 8-person Abyss dungeons. But that's the answer. I keep getting asked. There's your answer. 10%, less than 10% of players complete it, and they want to make it easier. What do you think of this response? I honestly mean that. What do you think? Is this okay? Is this smart? Do you like the decision? Let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, this is a very short video. If you can, all the likes, shares, comments, subs, all that truly pushes the channel forward, and I do appreciate it. If you want to take it one step further, the best way to support me moving forward, first link in the description, become an Action RPG VIP on my official Patreon. We have Patreon exclusive content, podcasts, and some big plans for the future. Check it out, first link in the description. If you haven't had a chance to join the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're approaching 1,500 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together, so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is also in the description. I hope this video helped answer some questions. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.